Well, hopefully you guys got a lot of value out of that. The way that we like to wrap this up was with something we refer to as the Whissel Widget of the week. This is something we utilize in our business that saves us time, makes us more money, or just helps us have more fun. So what do you got for us?
Mine is a new widget that I got for my camera. This will allow me to record on a external monitor as opposed to on my camera. And there's a few benefits for that. One, I have a bigger monitor. I can see it rather than the smaller screen. Two, the monitor has more options. But the big one is the camera that I got, the quality it records in is so high, it produces so much heat that my camera will actually overheat. And so this guy here, it's the Ninja Atomos 5. About $500 for this, but for the whole thing is about $1,000. And what it'll do is I just plug a little HDMI cable into here, and it will allow me to record my camera or record my footage from here. And also, this is a 1 terabyte hard drive. The 1 terabyte card for my camera is $800. This one's $112. So within one purchase, I can have a much better setup.
Love it.
Cool.
So the one I'm going to share with you, because I'm being a little bit of a cheater right now, is I'm going to share the exact board that we use to record this podcast. Because if you've ever listened to our podcast or watched our podcast, you've probably wondered, like, what equipment are they using? And
we actually did a podcast on that, Tom and I.
That's fine, but it was not a widget of the week. So the board that we utilize, I'm being resourceful because we've done like 100+ episodes and we've done like every widget. I don't get all the fun toys that Brian gets. So I'm just cheating because I've been staring at this thing for the last 23 minutes of this episode. So the board that we use for our show is called the Rode. It's the brand RODE, and it's called the Caster Pro. This is one of the few boards that was made specific for podcast. There's a lot of mixing boards and things that are out there that people utilize for podcasts, but this is one that's dedicated and made specific to podcasting. There may be others now, but this is definitely like the OG that was built for it. And you could throw sound effects. Thomas, give me one. Boom, there we go. So you could have sound effects and stuff in there. You got all kinds of levels. I don't know. It looks like you're about to fly a freaking plane with all the controls and stuff on there. But a very, very cool device. So if you've ever wondered what do we use to record our podcast, it is the Rode Caster Pro. Yeah, I went there, Brian.
You're going to be like, and this one. This is my widget. This plant thing. Cool.
I couldn't come up empty. I'm a salesperson, so I'm going to be resourceful, and I'm going to use whatever tools I've got available to me. So hopefully you enjoyed the show today. If you did get value out of it, if you're listening on a podcast platform, really appreciate it. If you could hook us up with a review on there, that goes a long way to help grow our podcast. And then if you're watching on YouTube, give us a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button along with that little bell to get notified of future episodes of the show. We drop a ton of valuable content on there. Also, go to thewhisselway.com if you have questions you want to ask us in the future. Subscribe to the podcast, the YouTube channel, Facebook page, join our referral network, and find out about our upcoming course called the Media Mayor Mastermind. Learn everything Brian and I have learned over the last 6 years of cranking out thousands of videos together. With that said, I want to thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of the Whissel Way podcast.
See you guys next week.
Wait. Before you leave, I want to share some more tips and tricks that we're using in our business to take it to that next level. Just click right here. And don't forget to subscribe. Click right here.